When it comes to Facebook ads for estate agents, letting agents, obviously the key thing there is to get as much business, as many leads through as possible. That's why we're doing it, and that is key. Okay, but don't just get lost on that as an end result. There's a lot of other stuff that you can do to help build that longevity around your brand and get that consistent leads coming through into the future. Okay, now I want to talk to you about post engagement. Okay, I want to share a screen with you now that shares this particular agency. They're national, but they've got since the 1st of May to today, which is the 14th of May, they've basically picked up 5,113 engagements on their content via Facebook ads. Now, what that means is there's other stats that they've achieved with that as well, but what that means is that they can now retarget that big lump of people, which is 5,000 people. They can retarget them. Okay, they can now send more information onto their feeds on Facebook and Instagram to further stamp them as being that go-to property expert, the agent that gets them the best price, the agent that understands the local market better than all the other property experts in the area, the one that's sharing the most case studies, the one that's sharing the most tips to help people sell their home now in the summer or where it's going to be. So you can really engage that, use that engagement and start nurturing them. Okay, now obviously this is over the course of 14 days. If you're constantly putting out cold Facebook ad campaigns that are generating this kind of level of engagement, then that bucket of that retargeted content that you can put out is going to be, that audience is going to increase. And so you can just constantly get more and more people into this funnel and start leading them down. Okay, now that's a high number. I use that one there because it's a decent number, right? But it's a natural brand. If you're just a local estate agent and you're just based in, let's say, Maidenhead in Kent or something like that, then it won't probably get those sort of numbers over a 14-day period, but you're still going to get a pretty decent amount of engagement. That's the art, that's the skill, right? How much engagement can I get with my content via organic socials or paid socials? Get that engagement so I can retarget them, okay? And then when I'm retargeting them, I'm basically building my brand, showing people my expertise, my local knowledge of the market, my case studies, the fact that I'm achieving these kind of results, and basically stamp yourself as being that authoritative go-to expert in your market. And you need engagement to do that. So don't just look at like how many leads am I getting this month or this week and stuff, especially, you know, for the first few months of you doing Facebook ads and stuff. Really be thinking about what kind of engagement am I getting, okay? And work with that. Get an ad campaign out to be hitting the cold audience to find that engagement, and then do the retargeted content where basically you're taking them down the funnel. I hope it helps. Bye.